Hey guys, Pablo here, and welcome to another brand new video in which we're going to talk about a new project, and that is called Hoff. So in this video, we're going to learn how does this project work, what's the idea behind this project, what makes it unique, what makes it different, and of course, as usual, we're going to talk about the tokenomics of the native coin and different ways on how we can make a profit if possible, because it's not entirely necessary that every single project should have a lot of different ways for you to make a profit, but it's always better if we have multiple options. So we're going to kind of like explore how many options do we have, to make a profit in this, to get rewards in this, what concept do they have. So we're going to talk about basically every single thing in this video. The concept is pretty exciting, and I think you will be really excited about this. And the idea is also really entertaining. Like I know for sure for a lot of audience, it's going to be really entertaining. So anything I say in this video about this project is not going to be an investment advice or a financial advice. That's just a usual disclaimer that I have to put out in every single video so that you guys can do your own investigation and research, so that whatever that you invest in, you know what you're getting into. So make sure that you do that, and I think you should be really good to go. And now, without wasting any time, we're going to dive into the project, their official website, and I do have a lot of different pages, a lot of different trailer videos and teasers and stuff like that. So let's just start cracking on it. So here I am at the official page, but you will notice that there's basically like nothing else except that we do have some certain links. So don't worry, like we have complete information about this. It's just, how this project works. It's not like a usual project in which you get all that ordinary and typical template of an interface in the website where you get the introduction, basic introduction, the idea, the tokenomics roadmap, and let's just, they get over with that. In this one, this is basically like, I would say, the role-playing games in which you kind of imagine a scenario, you imagine a setting, and you take up a role in it, and you basically perform this. Now they have transformed, not like actually transformed, but they are taking this entire crypto project as an empire. So the project is actually like this whole community, this whole thing is an empire, and then whatever happens in empire, whatever roles there are in the empire, they have basically taken up all those roles, like assigned people all those roles and stuff. Now, you may be wondering what the whole, why is it called the Hoff coin? I showed you the picture in the start. That was basically David Hasselhoff. He is an American actor, singer, television host, and so much more. And he's the person who holds the Guinness World Record for the, the highest viewed person on the television. So he is enormously popular, and they have taken him as the emperor of this empire. So that's where the name came from, Hoff, and that's what the name of their coin is, the Hoff coin. Now, since there's basically no information in this official page, except that we do have some certain links, and the white paper is basically we're going to get the entire information, but not like in the usual setting. Again, this is not a usual project. In this, they have used all the terminologies that is basically used in an empire, in the ancient Roman settings. So we're going to discuss their white paper. I'm going to clarify if you're not understanding any metaphor in this. We're going to clear that part. The purchase option is basically going to let you purchase the token. It'll give you two options. One is the Bitmart, and the other one will be Uniswap interface. So it's up to you where you want to buy it. This will basically import the token, and then you can swap your Ethereum for Hoff coin. Now that part is basically really simple, and you do have a lot of other tutorials to clarify how you can buy this. If you need any help, you can probably watch some of my old videos, and that'll probably teach you how you can do that. Now, first off, you're going to take a look at their white paper, which I have right here. Now you can see the whole white paper kind of like looks like that, that paper in the old times that is signed, that has the official stamp and stuff like that. So it's really, I would say, well made. Now, the entire supply is basically 10 billion Hoff coins. And in this white paper, we're going to talk about their tokenomics and the fund allocation. Now, there's almost like, I think, 4 to 5 different fund allocations, and they have lockup on all of these. So there will be if we come over here and take a look at it, there will be a marketing fund, a development fund, a rewards, liquidity pool, community fund. All these basically have lockups in there. So moving back here, there's introduction. They're talking about the ecosystem that includes rewards, exchange, art, governance, and metaverse. Now I'm going to clarify all these things to you guys. Of course, you can come here and read about it, and I can also read it out for you guys. But I mean, it's better if you come here and read it for yourself, and it's probably going to take some time to read for you guys and even myself. So we're just going to, simply talk about this. Now, of course, there's going to be a rewards mechanism. There's the option of staking. So through that, you can make a profit. But again, that's not just going to be the only thing in here. Like, that's, I would say, one of the mainstream or the most popular way for you to make a reward. Like, that's the most known to the people. But there will be so much more. They're going to have their own decentralized exchange. And in the art section, basically, I think that includes the whole NFT system, the whole NFTs that will be included in this. So they have NFTs. They're going to establish their own decentralized exchange. They have rewards mechanism that further includes their staking option. Governance, the holders of the Hoff coin, basically those, or if there's probably a limit, because in the white paper it's not entirely specific about some things, but I got the idea that there's some kind of limit after which people are given the right to governance. And in this one, they're using the metaphor of the Senate that gets the right to governance, the right to vote on what happens with this entire empire, because the Emperor Hoff is not taking all the decisions by himself. He have given that right to vote to the Senate, and Senate includes the people who are basically, in real sense, in real terms, they're the holders, the investors of the token. And talking about their metaverse, this is basically, if I'm actually going to show you guys a trailer video of the metaverse so you can have a better idea of the whole concept before we actually talk about this. So here you have it. I'm going to give you guys some kind of audio so you can have a better idea. So here you go.
The Hoff Metaverse begins. Bow down to your new emperor.
This NFT bazaar is actually, it's not bizarre, that word. The bazaar is actually called a market in those terminologies. So whenever they say NFT bazaar, that means the NFT market, the NFT marketplace. So just wanted to clarify it for you guys. So there you have it. The Hoff Metaverse will basically include a game in this, and the entire features that I actually have said in the video, I'm just going to give you guys in the bullet points. It is an open-ended, massively flexible gameplay which rewards real-world time and effort. There will be an in-game staking portal that will allow up to like 200% APY that we have seen in the trailer. So an in-game staking portal to reward holders of the Hoff coin. There will be an NFT bazaar or NFT market, a swag store, a Hoff swap decentralized exchange in there, property ownership concept, and the character progression. So there will be a whole ranking system in there. Now, apart from this whole project actually being a role playing of an empire, apart from that, they're going to have an actual Hoff metaverse with the entire gameplay and all the concepts that are actually included within the game. I think that is really exciting. The concept of this is really unique. It's really entertaining. They're really actually proud of their community, and for that I'm going to suggest you guys that you join the Telegram group, because they don't have like a lot of members, but after this video, hopefully when you guys will join this, they will have a solid number of members in their Telegram. So make sure that you join their Telegram group. They have made this amazing community there, which unlike other projects, they don't have any any paid mods or any such things. People there or members there are sharing like hilarious memes, and they're actually people who are interested in this whole concept, who are interested in actually being in this role play. So You can, of course, join there. You can be a part of that amazing community, and you're going to have a lot of fun apart from making a good profit. So I think that's going to be really, really exciting. The project is actually audited by the Certex to ensure that it is a safe project. By looking at all of these things, I can say for sure that the concept is really entertaining. It's pretty solid, and the project is actually transparent. So they will have information about all the lockups that are placed on every single thing, every single fund that we have seen, and we're actually going to talk about that. So we have gone through the ecosystem, the rewards, the exchange, the art, governance, like a brief information about that. Of course, you can come here to take a look at it in details. This whole page is basically in kind of like a storytelling and a metaphor, but you can clearly understand how does it work. Now here's the tokenomics, which is the main part. There's going to be 10 billion Hoff coins. You can actually take a look at it at the Ether scan. So they're going to be 10 billion Hoff, which is, I would say, not really. I actually kind of lost the page. Okay, that's not really like a huge supply. 10 billion Hoff coins shall be struck in the image of the great Emperor Hoff. The tokens shall be allocated to the priorities of the empire and the betterment of its citizens. So we have seen the allocations. Liquidity pool and community fund will have 20% allocation, which is equivalent to 2 billion tokens. Staking rewards will have again 2 billion. There's lockup on basically all these things. Development fund will have 2.5 billion, and marketing fund will have 3.5 billion. And there's going to be different tranches in there. Basically, they're not going to kind of unlock all of them together. It'll be done in different phases, different months that they have listed here, and the amount of tokens that will be done, and the price and the percentage, all that is written here. And they will basically share all the links to the community, all the lockups to the community, so they can verify it on their own if they want to. Same thing will be for the development fund. There will be 4 tranches in there, and this is what this whole development fund will basically establish: the NFT bazaar, the NFT market, the metaverse, rewards, exchange, all these things. And now talking about the rewards, it says it is the emperor's wish that a large portion of the treasury be used to reward his loyal and reputable subjects. The rewards allocation will be used to create a program to incentivize holders of the Hoff coin and promote a sound savings culture for the continued prosperity of the empire. Now you can see they have used basically all the metaphors in the role play, but you can understand what they actually mean by all these things. The allocation of tokens to the rewards program is directed by the emperor himself, is a generous 20% of all tokens. And there's information about the liquidity pool, community fund. Again, the community fund also has 4 tranches. And the supply basically is dynamic, which means that due to the focus of the Hoff coin to increase the prosperity and secure the longevity of the empire, the majority of the Hoff coins can only be released after the coins are properly appreciated. The rewards program can only be released after development of the solutions and paid out to savers within the empire. The funds locked up will be placed in wallets and shall be made publicly available to the community. So we will have that to ourselves. We can verify it on our ends. When tokens are released for the marketing, community, and development funds, they will be sold to the market as required to fund the relevant activities. Consideration will be placed on the monetary supply and market depth as to avoid any unnecessary shocks or oversupply to the market. And basically, this is like a brief gist of the entire, I would say, the white paper. So, of course, you can come here and take a look at it in details for yourself. Here's information about the whole Hoff Metaverse, all the things that it actually includes that we already have discussed before. This is their CoinGecko listing, and this is the 2 options for Bitmart and Uniswap. And this is their comic that you actually can read, and which is something that has shaped the entire metaverse. So taking it from the comic, they're establishing that entire metaverse. So to have a better and a perfect idea of the whole metaverse, I think the comic is really going to be a good help to you guys, and it's going to be really, really exciting too. So you can see Hoff in this as the main character running his empire. And this basically is, I think, the entire information that I have for you guys. Make sure that you join the Telegram group. I'm going to put all the links in the description. So in conclusion, I think the project is really, really amazing. I'm just checking if I have not missed any information, because usually there's a lot of information that I have to cover that are sometimes really, really necessary. But even if anything is missed, I'm going to give you guys all the links, especially the Telegram, so that even if I have missed something, these people, the community members, will be really glad to cover that part, to cover that gap that I probably have missed. So make sure that you join the Telegram group. and you should be all covered up there. So thank you guys for watching this video, and now let's head over to the disclaimer. Trading digital assets involves significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not. If there's something you don't know, please don't hesitate to ask me. So guys, I'm really happy to introduce you guys to this wonderful project. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video shortly. So stay tuned.